Right, what's going on, guys? Today I'm back with another video. Now this one is a bit more of a tutorial or kind of just a help for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys what ways you should be taking shots, what are the best ways, what are the most effective ways, and what positions are they best to take each version of the shot in. Some people get a bit confused, maybe they'll just shoot randomly and it'll just stuff like that will happen. Or I can kind of show you where you're meant to be shooting and stuff like that might happen. So before we get into the video, if you haven't already, please drop it a sub, drop it a like. And like I was looking at this, and it seems to be going down. But look, 86.3% of you guys who watch the videos aren't subbed. All right, so please show me some love. We are getting closer and closer to the 2,000 subscriber mark. Where you guys are absolutely killing it, showing mad love, and I really appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the video today. So like I said, we're going to be getting into finishing. A lot of people struggle to finish their opportunities on this game. I don't know why. I think finishing is probably the easiest it's ever been. But I know some of you guys have been struggling, so that is what I'm going to be trying to help you guys with today. The number one, what I'll do it, yeah, there's no order, it's fine. So number one is, we'll just go with a simple finesse shot. Now, a lot of people don't really use the finesse shot anymore, and there's two different ways of using it, and another one I'll be going through at the end of the video. But the finesse shot, if you're in the box, it's one of the most effective ways to score on this game. It's a very, very good. What you always want to be doing is making sure you don't do it at a weird angle. That the angle is the most important thing. You'll see some people who might take a shot like this. You see what I mean? If you're facing the other way and trying finesse shot, it's never going to work for you. Or even if you're just too far wide, see what I mean? That they don't get the right curl behind it. So you have to be kind of not straight on, but almost a bit more straight on, then take a slight touch. And like that. So just slightly adjust the body. Don't be doing some mad angles and people expect it to curl around the earth, because trust me, it's not going to happen. Like, it'll either hit the bar like that or it'll go somewhere weird. So make sure, if you're going to take the finesse shots, just slightly open up your body. Don't do it anything too crazy. A lot of people take really weird angled shots and it just never works. All right. So like I said, so just fight straight on, slightly to the side, and you can bury those finesse shots. But if you're going too wide, trust me, it will not work. Now, we will go on to the near post shot. Now, near post is a type of shot on this game that has been very good for a very, very long time, and it's something that I do still see people using, but I think it could be used more. So near post is genuinely what I've found to be arguably the most consistent way of finishing, apart from maybe another one. So the near post, it's quite simple, really. It's you have to keep an eye on where the goalie's positioned. So as soon as he comes out a bit, you just put it in that near post. You need to make sure the goalie's pretty much on his toes. If they're standing still a lot of the time, you just whack it at them. They're going to save it. So you need to make sure that the goalie is moving, so wait for him to move like that. See, and he will move out. He'll give you that space. Whereas if he's just standing still, a lot of the time it's just gonna be peak. Obviously that one went in, but what I will say is some people will take them at terrible angles. Someone might take the shot here and shoot near post. It's never going to work. You need to have enough space in between the player and the post for it to actually fit in. I've put way too much power on that. But so please don't just whack it at the near post if you're just in doubt, because it won't always work. You'll have stuff like that happen. It will go everywhere, all right? So just please make sure you're taking the right angle on these near posts. And like I said, try and make the goalie move before you take the shot, so you can get those shots in and get yourself those guaranteed goals that we all want and love. So like I said, you see there, I just got him to move a bit with the ball roll. He moved, take the near post shot. It's quite simple, really. It's just, you just have to learn to notice these kind of things, and it can become very simple. Now, number 3, we have the cross goal shot. Now, this is by far probably the best way to score in this on this game. Obviously, I fucked that up. But shooting across goal, for me, has been the most effective. I genuinely find it's best if you're cutting across the ball. It's not like that. But yeah, so across goal, usually if you're running in these situations, across goal has been really, really good for me. I don't think Courtois is probably a great goalie to be doing it against, to be honest. But yeah, it is a great way to score goals in this game. It's pretty simple, really. You just make sure, usually try and make sure you're not sprinting. Sprinting can really mess up your shooting accuracy. They will still go in on the sprint, but it's a lot better if you just jog, and then you can do it, and you can usually pick up those 5 or further corners and get yourself the guaranteed goals instead of maybe shots that your goalie could save. like I said, cross goal definitely been one of the most effective ones by far. Like I said, a lot of the time I actually like to ball roll and then shoot. That was a weird angle. I shouldn't have done that. Like I said, chat, it's all about angles, all right, boys? So make sure angle-wise you get your angles right. But like I said, I find it really helpful with the cross goal shot sometimes if I'm cutting across it, kind of like that. So going one way and shooting another. I find that I get a lot more power on my shots, and you can end up finding some really nice angles and getting some guaranteed goals instead of maybe shots where you might just shoot a bit weird and it might not go in. But like I said, cross goal, very, very effective way of scoring on this game, and one that I really like for sure. Now, a different way of scoring in this game, and it is involved with the finesse shot, it is actually the long shot. Now, not a lot of people take long shots, and it's because genuinely I don't think they're that great if you're not greening your shots. I usually find that with long shots, now some people do agree that it's actually better to green your shots. Now, green time, if people don't know what green in a shot means, it means green time finishing. So some of you that may be kind of newer to these FIFAs, time finishing it basically gives you a bit more guaranteed accuracy and power, and it usually helps you find those top corners. So like there, I greened that. So yeah, time finishing can really help with your long shots, but I don't see enough people taking long shots. And trust me, if you've watched my streams, I take long shots. They go in. They're actually quite good. Now, obviously, it is very dependent on the angle. So like there, I was taking bad angles and it was just going over because of it. But the angle is so important. It's like the regular finisher that I was saying. If you take some weird angles, it's not going to go in. Whereas if you can also all about body shape and positioning, that they're really trying in the most recent years to actually focus around like center of gravity, and like if your player's off balance, trust me, your shot's not going to be any good. So make sure the player's on balance and just kind of finesse it into those far corners. But like I said, just give it a go. Just give it a bit of an experiment. I genuinely do find it is better if you green time finish it, because if you don't, shots like this happen. But I do think it is still an effective way to score in this game. So I definitely wouldn't sleep on the long shot finesses. I probably haven't done them as much justice as I probably could have. But there you go. Now, number 5, and the last way that I think is genuinely a really effective way to score goals on this game is the chip shot. Now, not a lot of people... Well, actually, no, I'll tell a lie. People have actually started to switch on to the chip shot a bit more as of recent. I think with the skill moves being removed, chips have become a bit more viable, I guess, because it's people are just trying to find different ways to score goals. Now, if anyone was in the community, obviously they would have heard about the fucking scoop chip. It was just absolutely ridiculous and it was broken. But you don't see too many people, at least I don't when I'm playing them, I don't see too many people actually just go for a chip. Now, genuinely, the times that I find is best to go for a chip is at these angles when you're kind of running across, the goalie kind of comes out and you can chip it across goal. And you can get a lot of backspin on your chip, and it makes it a lot easier to score him. See what I mean? So you just quickly chip it back across where the goalie's coming from. And they've genuinely, for me, been the best way to score chips. Now, obviously, people will bring the goalie out, and that is genuinely the best way to score goals, is to chip the goalie if they bring the keeper out. But if they don't, and you find yourself in these close situations, chip it across goal. It's such an effective way to score this year. And I really like that they've made it a good way to score this year, because that is what real football is like. Little dinks and chips are scored all the time in football, because when the goalie's coming out and rushing, they're making themselves big, and it is usually the best way to score. So you see, guys, what I mean? Chip it across goal, get as close to the keeper as you can. But obviously, I know what players' first touches are like, so usually try not to be sprinting, so you can have a bit more control of your players dribbling and the shot. Listen, guys, that's been me. Like I said, these are 5 quick ways on how to improve your goal scoring and how to improve your finishing. If you enjoyed the video, drop it a thumbs up, drop it a like. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video and if you'll be giving any of these little tips a go. Like I said, we're trying to hit that 2,000 sub mark. The channel has gone absolutely crazy as of late. You guys have shown so much love and support, and I really appreciate it. So yeah, like I said, I can't thank you guys enough. But yeah. Well, that's been me, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, boys? Peace.